Alright, so my old Craftsman Ratchet wrench is beginning to slip, so it's time to perform some routine maintenance. Alright, so this is my Craftsman quick release ratchet wrench from the 90s. This particular design was made in the US and was manufactured from the 1960s to 1990s. It's been around for decades, really popular. You know, I personally prefer these over the newer styles. Here's an example of one of the newer ones. So it's got like a smaller lever and one snap ring. But anyways, these are extremely durable. You just need to perform some routine maintenance from time to time. Let's get started. So you'll need some snap ring pliers. You may need some picks. I've been using Super Lube for years when it comes to maintaining ratchets. Some brake cleaner and a roll of tape. Alright, so first you're going to remove the clip holding the ratcheting mechanism with some snap ring pliers. So you're going to squeeze on these two tabs right here, pull up, and remove the top cap. That popped out really easily. So turn the wrench over, and now we're going to squeeze the snap ring on the selector lever and pull away. So got these two guys right there. Alright, and now we have the pawl exposed, so just take note. So as we rotate the pawl, you can see this ball bearing right here, and beyond this ball bearing in the shaft right here we do have a spring. So over time it's just a whole bunch of gunk and grease that accumulates in this area, and it prevents the ball bearing from activating the pawl. Alright, so now let's remove the pawl and just make sure you don't lose the ball bearing or spring. Alright, I just put on some gloves, and now I'm going to clean all the components using some brake cleaner. So I'm just going to give all the parts a quick soak and wipe them clean. Now that everything is clean, it's now time to lube. So, you know, what I like to use is this Super Lube synthetic grease. I've been using it for years when it comes to maintaining my ratchets. I'll put a link of this product in the description below. Okay, now I put lube on any locations that have metal-to-metal contact. Just a light coating, not too much. And I typically like to stretch out the spring just a bit so the ball engages the pawl a little bit more firmly. Better positive engagement, just a little bit. All right, now we're gonna insert the spring into the hole that's located in the body. There you go. Next, I put a little bit of super lube on the ball bearing to help hold it in place. And the next step is the hardest step of the entire process. We're going to have to reinsert the pawl while keeping the ball bearing in place. All right, we got lucky. And you can see how the ball bearing works here. And then we'll keep it in the straight up position in preparation for the next step. All right, next we're going to grab the smaller snap ring and insert it into this groove right here. Squeeze the two tabs and drop the lever into place. Okay, now we're going to insert the ratcheting mechanism. And since the quick release button protrudes out the back, I use this roll of tape so that this will allow the button past the main body of the wrench. So this will give me a nice flat area to work with. All right, now it's time to reinstall the top cap. So similar deal, place the snap ring into the groove. And then I'm going to use the snap ring pliers to squeeze the ends. And then now I'm going to slowly lower the cap into place. There you go. All right, so let's give this newly renewed wrench a try. All right, no slipping in that direction. Let's try the other direction. Looks good. No more slipping. So, if you have a ratchet that's acting up, please consider this simple process before throwing it out in the bin or replacing it out with a new ratchet. So, if you happen to like what you see, please consider commenting, liking, and subscribing. Thank you.